when you look at videos of the Haram, I think I explained this before, you will see a lot of police officers, and they are there actually to protect the Imam, because the Imams do get attacked, and one was knifed number of years ago. But more interesting than the Imam is the microphone the Imam is reciting into. And so those police officers that you see, they're not praying while the salah is going on, they're just waiting there, they're guarding the Imam, and they're also guarding the microphone. Mostly because of people who will claim to grab the microphone and scream that they're the Mahdi. Now, why don't they come to click and grab the microphone and say they're the Mahdi? One, because Kahari will hurt them, all right? But really, on a serious note, because there's no use announcing it here. The Mahdi is pledged to in Mecca, and that's why everybody who thinks they're the Mahdi tries to scream that into the microphone in Mecca. There's one video that says, a young man claims to be the Mahdi, and it's like the Imam is just Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And then you hear this young man, like maybe, the sounds like he's anywhere from 17 to 20, that kind of voice. He just grabs the mic and he screams, Ana al-Mahdi al-Muntadha, I am the awaited Mahdi. And then you hear the police wrestle him to the ground. Oh yeah, so many people trying to do that. There was one of my best friend, Sheikh Yusuf Idris, he was on Peace TV, and a man came on Peace TV and claimed to be, it became a very popular video with millions of views. You may have seen it, where the man comes and claims to be the Mahdi. So Sheikh Yusuf asked, he could have asked him many things to prove he's not the Mahdi, but he just asked him if he spoke Arabic, because the Mahdi will speak Arabic. And the man obviously didn't speak Arabic. The audience started clapping. But to prove himself, he started reciting Al-Fatiha, like, I know some Arabic. I know some Arabic, here's Surah Al-Fatiha. Anyways, so we said he will rule with fairness and justice for 7 years. And I'm going to get to when he comes down, when Isa alayhi salam comes down and all that happens to the Mahdi. So, some of the misconceptions regarding the Mahdi, and I'm going to talk about some of these people who claim to be the Mahdi next time. Some of the misconceptions, or some people believe the Mahdi was here, then went into hiding. So if you were here, stay out. Why are you going into hiding? We're going to next time talk about the Shia beliefs concerning the Mahdi, that he went into a cave and he's hiding in that cave for 2,000 years. What do you do in a cave for 2,000 years? What are you doing? What is he doing? They have gym equipment, training. What is happening in a cave? And he was here, then he went into hiding. It doesn't even fit the mold of anything, and his prophets don't do that. Anyway, we'll talk about that when we talk about it. Another misconception is that we must, either search for the Mahdi or create the Mahdi. We're sick and tired of what's happening to the Ummah. We're going to have a contest. It's going to be called Mahdi Idol. We will have judges, and if your name is Muhammad ibn Abdullah, come, you're a contestant. If not, change your name and come also. Someone sent me this clip where somewhere in the Far East, and it was like a show, like American Idol or something, or like, Mahdi's Got Talent, something, Imam's Got Talent, or some Imam Idol. What I understood from the clip, what they sent in the description, is that it was a show to see who would make a great Imam. Excuse me. This is one of those gotta drink days, So they come in front of the judges, and it was just, from what I understood, if it is accurate, very cringeworthy. Like each one comes and then recites some Quran, and the judges are like, okay, good. Then each one has to give a little mini khutbah just to prove their worth as an Imam. Like, I don't think you should struggle like that to get an Imam position. Anyways, it was so maybe we'll do something similar to that. Mahdi's Got Talent, have some judges. And then people vote. Who do you think would make the best Mahdi? Alright, I think I dragged this on for too long. Let's move on. There were some people who said they were the Mahdi, and others who claimed others were the Mahdi. Ali ibn Abi Talib, a man by the name of Abdullah ibn Saba. Abdullah ibn Saba said Ali ibn Abi Talib is the Mahdi. Alright? Isa ibn Maryam, there are some scholars who had this weak opinion that Isa ibn Maryam is the Mahdi. He's the one who will return and fix everything and all that. Muhammad ibn al-Hanafiyyah, there was, a man by the name of Al-Mukhtar ibn Ubayd al-Thaqafi. This man, Al-Mukhtar ibn Ubayd al-Thaqafi, He said Muhammad ibn al-Hanafiya was the Mahdi. Who is Muhammad ibn al-Hanafiya? He was actually a great man and one of the scholars, and he was the son of Ali ibn Abi Talib. So we have Al-Hasan and Al-Hussein, and then we have Muhammad ibn al-Hanafiya. Why does he have that different name? Why isn't he called Muhammad ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib? Because Al-Hasan and Hussein were from Fatima radiallahu anha. And everyone knows what valuable lineage that is. Fatima, if you recall, was the first one to die after the Prophet ﷺ. When he whispered into her ear and then she laughed, he told her, you'll be the first one from my family to join me, to die as well. So she dies. Ali radiallahu anhu, of course, he gets married again. So he gets married and he has this son, Muhammad. He has others, but we're focusing on Muhammad here. And he's known as Ibn al-Hanafiya instead of Ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib, because to separate him from that lineage of Fatima from the Prophet ﷺ, which is a very respectable and a very wise thing to do. So Muhammad ibn Hanafiya, he's referred to his mother al-Hanafiya, even though he was a legitimate known son of Ali ibn Abi Talib. Anyways, somebody claimed he was the Mahdi. Then there was Abdullah al-Barbari, died in 514 after the Hijrah. There was Muhammad Ahmad. Okay, so we said the name has to be Muhammad ibn Abdullah. So far, what do we have? Ali ibn Abi Talib, Isa ibn Maryam. Some said the Khalifa al-Mahdi of the Abbasid Empire will return towards the end of time, and he'll be his name is al-Mahdi. Okay, he has to be Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Ubaidullah ibn Maymun, that's not Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Abdullah al-Barbari, got it close but wrong also. And then Muhammad Ahmad ibn Abdullah al-Sudani, he himself said he's the Mahdi. This guy died in 1885. So this was not very long ago. We're going to talk about him later. Until today, there are people in Sudan who think this guy was the Mahdi. And like when? I don't have words to describe this. Like, it is so ridiculous to think that he's the Mahdi. So, like the Mahdi's descriptions are so clear, and this man already died in 1885. So we know that he didn't do any of the things that were mentioned about the Mahdi in the Hadith. So now when you ask people, do you think he was the Mahdi? They'll say, I don't think he was the Mahdi, because you couldn't have a brain and think he is the Mahdi, because nothing that was from the Sunnah and described in the Hadith happened to him. So there's no way you could say he is the Mahdi. So they say, I don't think he was the Mahdi, but I think he was a Mahdi. قمنا نقل أدب. أيوة, a Mahdi. What is this a Mahdi? And who said there were Mahdis? Who said that? Who said that? So now we're going to open up this can of worms, and everyone will be like, I'm not the Mahdi, I'm a Mahdi. And yeah, and welcome to the Mahdi's associate. All of us are Mahdi. Okay, anyways, let me stop. Then there was Muhammad ibn Abdullah al-Qahtani. Ooh, this one, it gets dangerous. And this was claimed by Juhayman, a man by the name of Juhayman ibn Sayf al-Utaybi. This was 1979, when a group of young men thought they had the Mahdi amongst them, and they went into the Haram and lay under, well, they took control of the Haram, seized control of the Haram for 2 weeks.